Hey man, what's up? Oh, look at that little bit of hair food on my on my head. Just took a shower. It is the beginning of a new day. It's a new vlog. I'm going to try and make this one just like a home vlog because a lot of the time my vlogs are, well, my last couple of vlogs I was out and on the streets and away and all of that and blah blah blah. So this time around it's just going to be a chill with me this week, kinda at home. I'm literally holding you up with my other arm because my tripod is somewhere downstairs, but I'm actually on my way out because there's no power today. Very rare for the area that I'm in. Even during load shedding times, for some reason a lot of the time it skips us where I'm in, and we barely get any power outages. So when we do get power outages like now, a lot of the time they run for quite a long time. You'll probably find that there is a serious problem at the substation. So I'm assuming that that's being worked on and fixed right now. The power left yesterday, I think at around 9:30 in the evening. I was just settling into bed to read my book, which I want to tell you a little bit about before I leave. And the power went out, so I read a little bit because I've got a lamp for books. And so I read a little bit, but it wasn't that long until I passed out. Woke up this morning, still no power. So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it's best to just leave the house and work from somewhere else, because sitting in the house all day without any ETA on the power or, you know, all of that, it's pointless. It's pointless. So before I leave, I wanted to show you the frock that I'm wearing today. Well, what I'm wearing today. I'm actually channeling my inner painter, looking kind of slouchy, chilling vibe. I'm a painter, but I need to go buy groceries and chill and be out on the streets kind of look. That's the look I'm channeling. So this is what I'm wearing today. I'm rocking my boyfriend jeans, my Zara Espadrille like shoes, and a really big oversized shirt. And that's the whole look for today. I'm probably going to go find somewhere to sit and work. Just do a couple of things, but also read. I feel like it's such a beautiful thing that there wasn't any power today, because I got to push my reading. And I think when I opened the book, I was on page 10 and now I'm on page 100 and something. So that's really, really good. I'm glad. And I'm really into getting into the book right now. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about it. But yeah, I wanted to show you my whole outfit of the day, channeling my inner Alicia, patient, you know, artistry vibe. This is what I wanted to show you. So this is one of the reasons why I love these minimalist bags. This one is a little bit dirty, but this is the color. It's like a baby pink color, and then this one is like a cream. This is one of the reasons why I love them. This one right now is carrying the book, The Family Affair, A Family Affair by Sunyati, and my laptop and all of that, my eyeglasses, all of that, my AirPods are in there. And then this one is just carrying my purse, sanitizer, what do you call these things, masks as well, blah, blah, blah. So this is the one that I'll probably carry in first while I do some weekly groceries, and then probably go put things back in the car and then whip out this one and then walk out with this one and find somewhere to sit. This is one of the reasons why I love these bags. It's a very cool, and I feel like with my look today, I mean, it's just so chic, chilled, laid back. I've got money, but I don't. I'm cool, Nyana, but I don't. I'm not. Hey, when was the last time? Let me sanitize my hands, because I just walked in, you know. When was the last time you saw this positioning? You know what I'm saying? When was the last time? I'm so tired. Fortunately, so it is, I wanted to, so I wanted to take my camera along with me earlier on this morning. and I forgot it on the kitchen counter. I really wanted to take it with me while I was doing my rounds and my errands, but I forgot it on the kitchen counter, and here we are. It is currently it's currently 3 o'clock, and I just got back into the house. I went out, got a couple of things for the house, which I will show you. It's a grocery haul. Just a couple of things. And then I sat somewhere and I did a bit of editing, realized that one of my memory cards, look at this. Look at this. Can you see that it's dented a little bit? And this is the memory card that I used to film the content that I filmed over the weekend. So, fun times. Might have to refilm all over again. And that does not make me happy. I'm going to try and see if I can salvage it somehow. I don't think I can. That sucks. Anyway, nevertheless, I'm home now. I'm currently, as soon as I walked in, I said that there wasn't any power when I left. As soon as I walked in, like literally a minute after I opened my door, the power came back. It's almost like I brought the power back, you know what I'm saying? But we all know that I didn't. So I'm going to take out these things, put them in the fridge, and then I'm charging all my devices right now, just in case there's another outage. Goodness knows, because I have no idea what it is that they're doing. But I popped into Pick n Pay, and I also popped into Woolies. One thing that I definitely run out of is tissue paper. Tissue paper was a real thing. Okay, I realized this morning, I'm like, oh my god, I'm out of tissue paper. Of course, also got my favorite bread, the it's even got like a new Nyana design. The Sasko cranberry bread. You guys know I love that bread so much. I got some cherries. These cherries, there's quite a lot of cherries for the price. It was like $40. Normally you get them for $40 at half the size. So that was a good special. Picked up some honey as always, and some batteries, because we are currently approaching the festive season, and I think sometime next week, today is the 23rd of November, but I think sometime next week I'm gonna start setting up for Christmas. However, yeah, I always set up for Christmas at the beginning of December. I don't go early like most people do. I just find that really weird. Got my favorite Lay's brands chips. Oh my god, amazing. I'm gonna try and stay away from them as much as possible. I literally just got them because people are slowing down for work, so I'm getting visitors and stuff now and whatever. So a lot of the time I like to entertain my visitors with snacks. That includes fruits and crisps and popcorn and all of that kind of stuff. So I picked those up just so that I always have them lying around. Got some strawberries. I was at Pick n Pay. I started off at Pick n Pay first. So Pick n Pay is always cheaper in terms of fruits than Woolies is. So I saw them. They looked good. So I picked them up. Got the strawberries here. Got the blueberries. Got myself a yogi sip because, nostalgia moments. Biscuits for guests. These are some of my favorite. I always get my favorite, even for guests. It's so weird. Got coffee, instant coffee. I like the Nescafe coffee. You guys know this. If I'm not having the Nespresso, I'm having the Nescafe one. Got some girly bits because Valerie is in town. And I'm feeling a little bit right now. I do have period pains. I just ate, so I'm going to drink some pain tablets right now. Got some grapes as well. Normally, a lot of the time when 2 weekends ago, I had friends over. And I made them sort of like a board of fruits where I had like melon slices, grapes, strawberries, blueberries, cheese bits as well. It was like a fruit platter but with cheese and cracker bread and all of that, snacker bread and all of that. So it was quite nice. Crackers, white cheddar is my favorite cheese, like as an everyday cheese. But my number one bougie cheese is brie cheese. I like brie cheese and Edam cheese. So good. So good. So that's what I got from Pick and Pay. And then I made the mistake of forgetting my plastic bags from Woolies again. And I realized that Woolies doesn't sell plastic bags anymore. So I forgot to pick up these bags before I left. So it is what it is. Got 4 packs of these because, as always, every single day I always make a green smoothie as a way of getting greens in my system. Because I tend to get a little bit lazy with dinner time, I'll just be like, I just feel like having rice and meat. Or I just feel like having rice or meat and, I don't know, tomato slices or something like that. So as a way to get my green intake for the day, I always make a green smoothie every single day, of which I'll make one probably, say, about an hour from now. So I got 4 packs of these, which normally get me through the week. And then, of course, this is what I make my smoothies with. I got 2 of these. Yes. I always make it with just a bunch of spinach, this as a liquid, so maybe about that much of this as a liquid, and then maybe 2 scoops of plain yogurt, and that's how I have my smoothie every single day. This doesn't have sugar. It is cold pressed, so freshly squeezed. So I often have to have both of them by the end of the week, because then it starts swelling up and you can't drink it anymore because it's bad. It's off. It doesn't last that long. And then plain yogurt. This is what I add to my smoothies. Sometimes I just want a yogurt and fruit bowl during the day instead of having the smoothie, whatever. I got some baby carrots because I haven't had baby carrots in quite a while. So I had these because these are great, because you can just take one out, and then eat it like that as it is. Got some shelled edamame. I really, really enjoy these. I enjoy just sauteing them, pan frying them for like 2-3 minutes, adding a little bit of seasoning, and then I add that to my meal, which probably has like rice and protein sauce and whatever, and then I just add these on top of that. And then also something that I haven't had in a while are these sweet corn mini cobs. Really, really enjoy those. Again, I normally just steam these, and that's all you need. They're nice and sweet, and you can have that. I just steam them, and then I keep them in the fridge for the rest of the week, and I keep yanking one out every time I have dinner, or yanking 2 out. Maybe it can be just meat and 2 pieces of sweet corn. And then lastly, aside from water, picked up some water as well. Lastly, I got the low-fat cottage cheese with chives, and I really, really enjoy this one, especially on cracker bread or Provita bread. I just spread it on there, and I have it if I feel like having quite a light breakfast. That's what I'll typically do. Oh, and if you watch my snaps, you'll know that I can't. If you watch my snaps on Instagram, you'll know that I've been on antibiotics. Because of, I'll actually sit down and tell you why I'm on antibiotics, but I couldn't drink for 5 days, and my last day is today. So tomorrow, it's me and her. It's me and this girl right here. Me and you bitch! Look at this! I had no idea I had it in the house. Well, guess this is gonna get me through the festive, so hey. I'm gonna have my yogi sip right now. It's been a minute since I tasted this, so I really hope it brings back all those memories, you know? Just a little taste. And apricot was always my favorite flavor. Doesn't quite taste as good as it did when I was younger, but it was really, really good. This is nostalgia. This is what I used to carry in my skaftin, on my way to school and stuff. My mother would put that in my lunchbox. In my lunchbox, this was my version of a juice box. Not all the time. But I'm sitting down here because I want to discuss with you this book. Not all of it, and I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm literally maybe a quarter of the way in. This is A Family Affair by Sue Nyati. I believe this book has literally done the rounds in social media. Man, people are talking about this book, and I'm seeing it a lot on my social media as somebody who reads and stuff, and I follow content creators that read as well, local content creators that read as well. So this book, especially on Twitter as well, I see people talking about it quite a bit. This is our Brown Skin Reads book of the month, and I got into this book quite late because I just haven't had the time to read. And every time I would go to bed, I'd be really, really tired, and I can't read. I'm too tired to read because then I won't concentrate, I won't focus really. I'll probably just pass out, so I opted not to read. So I'm a week away from having the 4-month final book review, and I need to finish this. At least for me, I need to finish it at least in the next couple of days so that I can think about it, mellow over it, and then get ready and prepare my notes and all of that for the book club book review, online, virtual, right? So anyway, it's a really, really, so far it's quite enjoyable. It was a little bit hard for me to get into it. That's why I literally read the first 10 pages and I put it down for 2 weeks after that. But not because of the book per se, just because of just time and not having time to read. Nevertheless, it's a book about a family. It follows the life of sisters, and I am big on the sister trope, okay? I love reading novels about sisters because I am also a sister to two girls, to 2 gals, and 3 boys, and but in this sense it follows the life of 3 sisters, Oliswa, Zandile, and Yandisa, if I'm not mistaken. And these are young women that live in Zim. It is around the time period of 2001 or 2002, somewhere there, and it essentially follows their life, their relationships, what's happening in their relationships. It's like a drama book, basically. But I'm 117 pages in at this point, and there's quite a few things that have already happened, things that have me like, I love that it addresses just family dynamics, how parents treat different kids, how parents treat each kid differently based on whatever they've either achieved or haven't achieved, relationship dynamics between parents and kids and their kids, and of course relationship dynamics between the sisters and their partners, their lovers, and all of that. And so far it's really, really good. It also addresses, I've picked up on it addresses abuse as well. It addresses heartbreak. It addresses just judgments from family. Marriage is a topic that stood out for me here, and marriage or lack thereof, or not being married at a certain age, and how family members treat you differently because of that. It was that little Brit had me like this because I can relate. So currently right now I'm really enjoying it. I'm probably going to read for the rest of the afternoon because I'm really not keen on watching TV or relaxing or anything like that, and it is much later on in the day. So typically by this time I'm not really doing anything. I'm not if I'm not busy, if I'm not at work or anything like that, I'm not creating content or recording or whatever. I'm normally just relaxing at this time of the day. So I think I'm gonna pretty much set up in this room, sit on the couch there, and probably read for the next, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. So probably for the next 2 hours, try and read and dent this book a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Let me get some reading done. Okay. Hey everybody, good morning. As you can see, I was preparing my breakfast. Made myself some coffee, put in a teaspoon of this, which is raw honey. This is the honey that I use for my coffee, whereas it's a different type of honey that I use for if I want to drizzle on some honey on top of a certain meal or something like this, because this is a much more thicker consistency. But I've made my breakfast. I always try to add fruits to the plate, just in case you're wondering what's with all the fruits. I was trying to add the fruits to the plate because I try to get fruits in as well. So before I get shouted at for not doing a taste test, I didn't feel like egg, but I felt like toast and avocado. So I decided to add bacon bits, diced bacon on there, and some shredded white cheddar cheese. So before I get grilled like, oh, you don't taste your food anymore, I'm just like, it's just food, Kind of have to wait for the saltiness of the bacon to mix with the butteriness, like fattiness of the avocado. Oh man, it's so good. I didn't feel like having an egg. And then the crunch of the toast, which just makes everything extra crunchy. It's delicious. I just didn't feel like having an egg. I just thought, the admin. Even though really making the bacon was also an admin, but it is what it is. Hey. It's much later on. I'm in the kitchen. I'm just gonna fry up, saute some pork chops. I'm not really that hungry, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna make the pork chops, then maybe saute some edamame beans, and I don't know, maybe do some corn as well. I don't know. I really don't feel hungry, but I know that I'll be angry with myself if I don't make anything, and then come like 6 o'clock or 5:30, I'm like, what am I gonna eat? So yeah, rather this than being hungry and not knowing what to eat. So I've already seasoned the pork chops with a little bit of spice and what is this? Salt and pepper. I'm just gonna whoa, too high. Can you hear that sizzle though? So for a salad, I wanted to do my nectarine salsas, like a mango salsa, but there weren't any mangoes. So I actually do it with nectarines because they also get really sweet. But I realized that I don't have any coriander, which then it doesn't quite work as a salsa if there's no coriander, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just want like a little side salad that will go with, the meat. So what I've decided to do is, because my beans were off, I'm thinking I'm gonna make a little makeshift salad, and it will require half an avocado. This, I'm literally winging this. Half an avocado, this, a nectarine, and then I'm going to use some of the corn that we prepared. I'm going to use some of this, and I need a container. Mix everything into this container here, and then I'm going to chill the salad in the fridge for about half an hour or so before I eat, and then I'll just have this with a piece of meat. Because clearly what's become really obvious is the fact that I need to go to the shops very soon. So what I'm going to do is just, this avocado is also quite ripe as well. So I'm going to dice it up. As you can see, the way I'm chopping it up, quite ripe on the inside, but it's neither in here nor there. I'm not going to throw it out because of that. So dice it up. There's the avocado in there. And then the nectarine should also cut up. I'm not quite sure where the line is. Come on. There we go. So I'm just gonna move this, chop this up. Makeshift salads, guys. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna take the corn and cut it up on the sides like so. This adds another element of sweetness. I'm just gonna throw it in there. So the salad looks a little bit yellow, too yellow for my liking if you ask me. So because the salad is a little bit too yellow for me, I'm going to add some strawberries to it, make it a nice summer salad. So this is how we look now, a little bit more vibrant. I really, really like how it looks now. Yeah, the pepper tastes great. So that's good. Then one last touch is seasoning. Right? I hope. Yeah, baby. Yes. A little bit of lemon juice. So we're gonna have a quick taste. And see how it is, but I'm pretty sure it'll be better when it's really cold. So I'm gonna chill it in the freezer for a little bit before I eat supper. Just wanna make sure I got a little bit of everything in here. Get a green pepper in there. Okay. It works, man. It really works because you get the sweetness from the strawberry, sweetness from nectarine, and then you get that creaminess, that butteriness from the avocado. You know how avocado makes things creamy, and then you get the crunch of the green pepper, and also it's not as sweet, so it's really just a nice mix. And then of course let me show you guys. Look at this. It's really, really a nice mix. And then of course the lemon juice and the pepper gives it that nice tanginess. The lemon juice gives it a tanginess, gives it a flavor. Absolutely love it. So, so good. So what I'm gonna do now is cover it up in cling wrap before I put it in. A little bit of the meat, a little bit of the salad. How do I not stay winning with the food that I make? I mean, what do you even mean? It's sweet, it's tangy, it's delicious, it's creamy from the avo. Incredible. Oh wow.